They run great. One thing we love is they're really quiet, and you know, in the studios, like, we could keep it as cool as we want, and it holds, you know, very well. So one thing we really like is just the quietness.
I think the biggest benefits that they've had have been noise and aesthetics. It's something that on the noise level, they said that it's been very acceptable, and it's been something that's worked well in the studio environment that it's in. And aesthetically, I mean, it's just ideal. It's something where having the ceiling recessed unit, it's just about invisible to everyone in the room unless they're looking directly up at the ceiling. And again, in comparison to what they were looking at with a conventional system and air handlers from the outside of the studio, it would have been really obvious, and a lot of kind of ugly ductwork outside there. And the real net result for them has been, you know, not only, you know, high efficiency, quiet operation that's inconspicuous, but a really significant economic savings on the overall project of building the studios here. So, I mean, it's really a win-win for them, where they spent less on the system and are spending considerably less for the electricity costs to cool these areas.
I learned a lot about air conditioning units. So, yeah, you know, those ductless units, you know, even I'll probably purchase them personally, you know, in my own house, you know, and definitely as we expand here and build, you know, more studios and edit rooms, you know, we will always look to, you know, go the Mitsubishi ductless route.
I think we learned some lessons just about the best way to be able to steer our customers in the right direction with Mitsubishi. I mean, again, it was a long process that we went through, but I think we learned a lot from it, and probably could streamline it even better next time for this type of application. But we really learned a little bit more about, for this type of application, exactly what it was that we needed to address. And, you know, the aha moment for us was being able to get them into the training facility to be able to see something. And that's usually our biggest asset when speaking with any customer, commercial or residential, is just getting them to the point where they're seeing and feeling that piece of equipment and being comfortable with enough to be able to say, yes, this is the right choice for us. Again, I think we've kind of learned a little bit more just about the process of being able to show people the advantages of something that they may not be familiar with, something that seems foreign to them. And it's something that's this constant learning process. With many customers, when we're done putting in the Mitsubishi systems, we'll experience something where they're incredibly amazed at how well it works, almost too much so. And it took a while to be able to understand that, and we really started thinking about it over the years. We realized that there has to be an apprehension in the back of their mind that this might not work, that there's just something about it that I don't understand, and I don't really know if it's going, so it may or may not work. And when it's in place and it's actually working and it's cooling and it's that quiet, it's just like, wow, that's so much better than I expected, because I maybe didn't expect quite as much. And, you know, it's a learning process of that too, just being able to see. And for this application, I think if anything we've gotten out of it, it's just to be adamant and sticking with it, even when we have a difficult time being able to convince someone of what the advantages are of using a different piece of equipment on it, that we stick to our guns on it. It's worth it in the end. And they were really happy with it, and we were happy in the end. The job turned out really well for us. Thank you.